Previously on Big Apple.
My partner Mike Mooney and me are from the NYPD. We got assigned here to the Bureau Task Force.
Well, I was just transferred myself.
We need someone from the outside looking in on our operation.
I've asked agents to account for their surveillance equipment. Jimmy Flynn wasn't happy.
This, Vicky Tompkins, she was murdered. That's her door, man.
Long time you've been watching Maddox, isn't it, Jimmy? Tough informant to run.
I'm over my head now if this guy's doing murder.
You signed in a Howard Klein?
He owns the apartment we found a DOA at this morning.
Victoria Tompkins.
Last night she came over, we did what we did, and I left.
I think you had something to do with it. So we're gonna come back on you, Howard.
Well, you tell me, Teddy. Howard Klein is sick enough to do to that girl what happened to her in that apartment. Now tell me someone he fronts for. Who is?
Morning.
Morning, Detective
Hi,
Mooney.
sis.
Morning, Michael.
How you doing? How'd you sleep?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Morning.
Did him and that Joey come bothering you yesterday for cookies after school?
We ambushed them.
Yeah? Because I don't want him to bother you.
No, no.
Big giver upper on cookies.
Miss Mooney had me stand by the door.
All right, then. Come on. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Good luck on your geography test, Miguel.
Oh, he better do good on that, right?
How's the various departments?
Good.
Because when I walked in, I noticed that new blender was soaking in the sink.
Uh-huh.
But how's that new high liquefier? Is that a step in the right direction?
You know, I saw Donnie Brasco on Channel 9
Here
last
we
night.
Here we go with the shoe squeezing, me getting transferred to the Bureau.
I noticed now you look a lot like Johnny Depp.
I do, yeah?
Both handsome, both FBI.
Right by the beep. That's Vincent. So, who wants me at the 11th?
Tell Vincent and Bridget I said hello.
I'll say hi to both.
And, Lieutenant Swenson.
All right, sis. Have a good day. That high liquefier, is that helping?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I should be with your sister.
Something wrong?
I have to go.
You'd try anything to get some relief from your nasal allergy symptoms. But before you change your life, make an easier change. Ask your doctor about Flonase. Multi-symptom Flonase relieves all these nasal allergy symptoms: sneezing, itchy, runny nose, and congestion. Multi-symptom Flonase once a day relieves them all day and night. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Call to learn more. So before you change your life, make an easier change. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
Vandekamp's fillets. That's it. Hey, that's new. Marinated shrimp. Ooh. Tenders. I love tenders. tenders.
The irresistible taste of Vandicam seafood makes it easy to love again and again and again. Vandicams, the fish and shrimp you can't resist.
Right now at Blockbuster, get a DirecTV system for only $49.99. And at Blockbuster, you'll get free professional installation on your DirecTV system. Not only that, Blockbuster will give you an entire year of free movies, games, and DVDs. Plus, we'll also throw in a free 2-year extended service plan. It's a DirecTV system for only $49.99. It's free professional installation. It's free rentals for a year. It's a free 2-year extended service plan. It's the deal you don't want to miss. Only at Blockbuster.
Oh.
What's the matter, honey? Oh, heartburn. I know just what you need.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepcid AC or the leading prescription. Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief.
I know why there's a Mediterranean blue crayon. I'm going to study art history abroad. The Sistine ceiling. Oh, yes. That is the essence of beauty. I'm into beauty, even when it comes to myself. That's why I tried this Dove deodorant. Moisturizer makes your skin feel better. You don't usually put moisturizer underneath your arm, but it's skin too. It deserves equal treatment.
Dove combines strong protection with 1/4 moisturizer. It's the antiperspirant that really gets skin.
If you don't take care of yourself, you're missing out. I'm definitely taking the Dove.
Margot never missed a meal, never did a single push-up. So how did she lose more than 100 pounds? And is her diet safe for you? 48 hours tonight.
It's party time. The slamming, the jamming, the biggest bash in college basketball. It's mania, it's mayhem, it's March Madness, and it begins Thursday on CBS.
Attack that in tray, Will Preacher.
Hey, Bob. Take a wrong turn on the Beltway.
In on this shuttle for that darn charity thing tonight. You get roped into that?
The Heart fundraiser honoring Lawrence Stark. Yeah. Come in.
Anyways, I wasn't gonna go. Last minute, conscience lays its heavy hand on my shoulder.
And here you are in New York.
Not to mention, it's our boss's favorite charity.
How about a quick briefing on our operations?
You know me, I delegate.
Up to you.
The most general kind of weather report. Sunny skies over Eastern Europe?
Yeah, the task force work is proceeding.
What is the deal with that Russian club stripper thing? That girl that got murdered?
Victoria Tompkins.
Why are we up to our hips in that?
The club operator is one of our targets. We thought it was prudent to keep tabs on the NYPD investigation.
Brief going over, I gave those materials. That case is a ground ball. She was killed by one of their bouncers.
That sure is the look of things.
But NYPD is still working it.
Tying up some loose ends.
If our goal is keeping an operation on course, don't you want them wrapping up as soon as possible?
Certainly.
I mean, you know me, Will. I delegate, but it just seems self-evident.
Well, you make a good point.
I mean, for the sake of your overall objectives, you'd want to shut that murder part down.
Consistent with the interests of justice.
Goes without saying.
So, can I sell you a cup of coffee, or can't you stick around?
You know me, when I'm up here, I gotta multitask.
But we'll catch up at the dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah. Walk me in. You're gonna be my lifeline to sanity. Flynn, I gather, is on point.
Yeah, Jimmy's coordinating with the NYPD detectives we've taken in.
Mm-hmm. Sarah Day.
Inspector.
And Teddy Olson.
Pleasant surprise, Inspector.
You old warhorse.
Inspector Cooper's up for the heart benefit tonight.
Unexpectedly and under duress. So, Sarah, how you like the big city?
It's a big city.
You have to pull strings to get this lady here, Will?
Agent Day was Teddy's student at Quantico. He's training her to take the reins.
Don't expect me to believe you're retiring, Teddy.
I got me a Florida condo.
I'll excuse myself. It's good to see you again, sir.
Sarah, you were tech supervisor in Denver?
Yes, sir.
You hear the drumbeats about reorganizing Denver, Will?
No, I haven't heard those.
You think I could steal 15 minutes of your time today, or better yet, could I steal you for lunch?
Headquarters expense account.
I'd enjoy it.
I'll pull some non-workaholic friends in the city. Find us a good place to eat. I'll be waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Inspector.
Will, life jackets tonight.
See you at the benefit.
Oh, boy. I'm out of here.
Brain check.
If you're lucky.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Sarah.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
What a dick.
How's the alligators?
Team meeting on one of the upper floors.
Jimmy, I need the paperwork today, your surveillance equipment inventory.
I still have that kid, the girl from the warehouse thing. And that fat guy, Corelli.
3 o'clock, Jimmy.
My informant to deal with.
Or I put it in the file to Washington.
You were Jiminy Cricket, Sarah, in the school production of Pinocchio.
Who'd you play, Jimmy?
Bob Cooper's never changed his plans on the spur of the moment or shown up anywhere by accident in his life.
Yeah, throw in taking potluck on who he's going to be having lunch with.
He probably wants to put Sarah on the ear for him about our office.
Did he say anything about the murder investigation?
Mooney and Trout should declare victory and go home. But we should get them to see the rightness in that. They want this over, Teddy.
I'd like to put Sarah on the ear about him.
And more important, to see what she decides to do about that.
Come in, Detective Mooney. Come in. Shut the door. Tell it to him.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Stencil.
Tell it.
I'm walking up 19th Street. When I get to the corner of 8th Avenue, there's this guy, the accused, accepting a package from a known mid-level dealer whose name escapes me at the moment. I move in. The dealer takes off. The other guy heads up 8th. When I round the corner, the guy is gone. But there's this little Korean massage parlor right there. And, you know, what the hell? There was no other likely doorways. So I duck in there, and lo and behold, who do I find on the 2nd floor, his clothes hanging on a chair? I don't know, I guess the guy figured that, you know, being caught naked with a couple of wink cookies working on him was a good cover, right? So I detain the suspect. And as I'm going through his clothes, I can't believe it, I find a 1/4 ounce of H. Then, as I'm checking the ID, I read the name Howard Klein, and it hits me. This is the guy that Mike's been looking for to get in here. I know the story sounds a little bit goofy, but hey, that's life in the big city.
Go to the coffee room. Did you put him up to that?
Did I? Boss, if I wanted someone flaked, you think I'd come up with that cover story?
I could see my pension flying out the window just listening to him.
It was a pretty complex story. Lots of twists and turns.
You know those cartoon dollar bills with the wings on them? Right out the window.
Relax, Lieutenant.
Straighten it out, Mike. Straighten it out.
Worry not.
Mike will take care of it.
What the hell's going on, Stencil? What are you doing?
What are you talking about? That's that Howard Stein or Klein, right there in the interrogation.
Yeah, but I want to know what he's doing there. That's what I want to talk about. You think someone's going to buy that story you're floating in there? With the mule, with the tits, with the binoculars, huh?
I was there the other night at the bar in Brinks when you were pissing and moaning about Klein this, Klein that. You know, you got to get him separated from counsel. Get him in a room. Ta-da.
Ta-da. I didn't ask you to stick your nose in this.
I was trying to do you a favor.
Do me a favor. By planting half of Pakistan, the guys go buck.
No, by getting them in here so you could work the little weasel. On the account of I owe you for past kindnesses. I was trying to help.
You know what you did to me? You screwed me up 2 ways from Tuesday. That's what you did to me. I don't need no favors like that. All right. I would make the best of a bad situation. By the way, do I smell liquor on your breath?
Shot a mad dog.
You and me are gonna have a little FaceTime and to work. Discuss life's various avenues.
All right. Hey, Mike.
What?
I hope you get him, man.
You're a beautiful kid.
They hide in the shadows, under bridges, and in the alleys. Some people call them throwaways. Can you imagine how it must feel when your own parents don't want you? When I took over Crossroads, it was a shelter for teens, and it was pretty run down. So we started a project to rebuild, to make it a real home for the kids. Trouble was, we ran short of money before we could even get the roof up. I didn't know where to turn. That's when I called the Philip Morris companies, and they sent us a Christmas present. It covered everything.
The Philip Morris companies know there are many people in jeopardy. That's why, over the last 4 decades, we've contributed hundreds of millions of dollars to programs that can make a difference in someone's life.
Now the kids take pride in their home. Philip Morris didn't forget about us either. Whenever we've needed support, they've come through. They've helped me turn a homeless teen shelter into a home.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
Indoors or outdoors, you should see your best.
Right now at LensCrafters, complete pairs of prescription glasses or sunglasses are only $99 each. Why not get both?
The $99 indoor-outdoor sale. Hurry, offer ends March 17th.
Nature made it. Minwax makes it beautiful with rich wood stains and long-lasting protective finishes. Turning a house into a beautiful home is as easy as turning to Minwax.
Dannon Light is different. It's now Dannon Light and Fit with calcium, protein, 0% fat, healthy active cultures, and more vitamins than before. We've taken our game to a whole new level. New improved Dannon Light and Fit. Light just got fitter.
My dollar!
I'll get it.
You risked your life for just $1?
Just $1. Is a lion just a cat? Did you know that with 10, 10, 220, all calls up to 20 minutes are only 99 cents?
Only 99 cents?
Yes, indeedy.
And just 7 cents a minute after that.
And no monthly fee.
That's great.
I get chills just thinking about it. Did you feel a draft?
Dial 1010-220.
Tonight on an all-new Late Show, don't miss Dave's Survivor video quiz. Plus, all night long, free throws from the roof of the Ed Sullivan Theater.
Good luck.
Tonight.
CBS Sunday, an Academy Award-winning actor. A riveting performance.
I wanted this all my life.
He had ambition and a dark secret that could destroy the family he'd do anything to protect.
You keep Olivia out of this.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee.
It's happening again.
For Love of Olivia premieres CBS Sunday.
Take the booty. Brother Howard. I'm a Scotch guy, for God's sakes. That heroin wasn't mine.
Not insulting you. That's what you'd say if it was.
That heroin was planted by Mika or Zoe or the cop.
Help me with Mika and Zoe.
Those are the two therapists I was with.
The cop we can eliminate. Cop don't know you from Adam.
Both those girls have spoken to me about striking out on their own. Maybe they're trying to discredit the parlor somehow.
The winks winding your watch, Howard, were pawns. Don't look to move them up. This was about you. You're the target. You're who someone wants to hurt. And somewhere inside you, you know it.
I couldn't imagine who that could be.
Yes, you can, Howard. You just won't. And if you don't, pretty soon there's a body bag in your future. Because the guy you're standing in for in the Vicky Tompkins homicide, he already had 2 other people croaked. And if you say you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm walking out of this room and out the door of the station house. If I can get you out of this...
God, I would be so grateful.
I didn't say I could, Howard, but I'm gonna try. And what I want you to do, if you get balls enough to face the truth before the gun's in your ear, I want you to remember who did you this favor.
If I can get out of this, I'll go somewhere. I'll think about everything. I'll think about my whole life.
Where's that? You got a place for that? Some retreat?
Outside of Greenwich. And I really want to go there so I can think this whole thing through.
Well, we'll see your outlook if I get you out of this foxhole. Let me go take my lumps. See, can I move my boss?
Please. Please try.
If I come back unrecognizable, this will be our signal that it's me.
So the Denver office is being reorganized?
I don't know. What do you hear? I know I said that's what lunch was about, Sarah. But did you really believe me?
All right, sir, what is lunch about?
You, Sarah. I want to talk about you. Where you're headed in the Bureau. I want to find out what Sarah Day's career is going to look like in a perfect world 5 years down the road.
Join the club.
Is she still in New York City?
I'm not good at these kinds of hypotheticals, sir.
The correct answer is no. New York is not where Sarah Day stayed. It's where she got her ticket punched on her way to Washington, D.C.
You see all that in your crystal ball?
People in the Bureau besides Will Preacher have their eyes on you, Sarah. They decided it was worth telling you. If you want to keep a Bureau perspective, you can't stay here too long.
Why not?
Because, Sarah, if you'll excuse my French, this city has its head up its ass. Which means on a daily basis, an agent is waiting around up to his neck in crap. We're an interesting species. We adapt. Pretty soon, waiting around on that stuff is second nature.
There goes Bureau perspective.
Exactly. And there goes knowing who your friends are, whose back to take, who's got yours. Wake up too many mornings confused about your loyalties, Sarah, and your priorities. The sewage starts to rise. One day you realize you've stopped waiting and you've started to swim. Even on your tippy toes, you can't touch bottom anymore. Welcome to the Big Apple.
Yikes.
Which is why, Sarah, why you do your time here. It's so damned important to keep a safety line out to the outside world.
So I don't lose Bureau perspective.
That's what we wanted to tell you. Keep a line out. Keep communications open.
Who should I keep them open with?
I've come to volunteer.
Hi.
How was lunch?
Well, sir, it was one of those lunches where immediately after lunch you just want to take a good long shower.
Sorry.
How's lunch?
Would it put a big crimp in your day asking you to say we want to find out what Agent Cooper said to you?
We do.
Or is here not a good place?
No way Cooper knows Day's got him up.
No, that's borderline harassment. No agenda's worth risking that going on record.
Can we pretend I'm in the room?
Sorry, Sarah. Sorry you had to go through that.
It's inexcusable behavior.
Cooper's not just a horn dog.
You want to give me a hint?
The day you came here, Sarah, I shared Agent Olson's and my concerns that the institution had been compromised.
And this creep may be part of that.
Absolutely.
Well, where Michael Bolton starts singing and drowns us out.
I assume Cooper turned on the car radio.
He asked me to go with him to that benefit tonight. Do you want me to steer him, or should I just let him steer me?
You ever open this place anymore, Terry?
Lock that back up. What do you got in the case? You gonna fix my crapper?
There are no tools in this case, Terry.
I catch your radio spot all the time.
Looking for a full-service plumber? Tri-state area? 24/7? Dickie do.
That sucks.
He wants you to do another one, and he wants it right away.
That son of a bitch called me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? Terrified. Covered in blood. From some chick he carved up, getting his load off. Telling me he'll do anything I want if I just make it go away. Now he sends you to tell me I gotta do more?
You're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, Terry.
Hey, you look like a douchebag band leader I used to watch on TV when I was a little kid.
Paul Whiteman.
Telling me I'm getting blackmailed by this sick bastard?
Take your hands off me, Terry. You let yourself get middled, Terry. You're a smart guy. Never make a move without covering your bases. Why'd you clean up for him?
Tell him I refuse. Tell him I don't want his money. He can shove his money up his ass.
Terry, you want me to say that to a friend of the president? Someone who made you feel very important when you were cleaning up his mess, like you were standing at the big table holding the dice. And now you're down here, hiding behind locked doors, like that Kraut in his bunker. Oh, little bitch. You see that? Terry, be the practical man I know you can be.
What's his name? How am I gonna find him?
He's a caller at the 11th precinct. We'll know as soon as he gets released.
Tell him I want twice what's in that case.
You ripped my shirt. You ridiculed my commercial. And you teased because I look like some band leader.
Get out of here!
Yeah, tough guy. I'll tell him you want twice the money.
A few words to the man of honor might be called for tonight, Teddy.
Why?
Let Mr. Stark know the message he instructed whomever he owns in the Bureau to send down our chain of command reached its proper destination.
You think Cooper's overture today was a way of warning you off?
Cooper's too good a bureaucrat to risk approaching her that way without knowing his downside to protect him.
Which means he's working under orders.
Whether he understands why he's been given the orders is another question.
Bob's not troubled that way.
Cooper's successful with Day. Washington has its mole. If he fails, and Day reports the approach to us, they've still accomplished their purpose, letting us know how high up the interest goes in killing the investigation.
Just shot across our bow.
Don't you figure we owe them an answer?
How do you feel about a mail date tonight?
If it's good enough for Edgar, it's good enough for me.
Finally got out of college.
Finally got a job.
And then?
Marriage.
Now what?
Kids.
What?
And a house.
How many bedrooms?
And appliances.
That's the easy part.
At your local brand source store, great value, selection, and service allow you to focus on the more important things in life.
And for the baby's room?
Baby? Oh. Baby.
Brand Source. We're your neighborhood expert.
The cleaning power of toothpaste, the freshness of mouthwash. Together, new Colgate 2-in-1, toothpaste and mouthwash. A unique liquid gel. It cleans hard-to-reach places and kills germs that cause bad breath. New Colgate 2-in-1.
Country Crock plus calcium. That's an important addition.
Especially to me.
Why?
Oh, because of our little addition.
You're not.
I am.
Wow, you need this. Eat, eat.
Our family's growing too. Shed spread Country Crock plus calcium.
March Madness Late Show style and Dave's Video Survivor Quiz tonight.
Tonight on 12 News at 11.
For your feverish, contagious 12 News takes you to the Big Easy for a look at how the team is getting ready for round one in the big dance.
Plus,
see how a man convicted of murder could walk free with some help from his sister.
Your future
A hint of
cast.
spring for tomorrow, how mild.
That's tonight on 12 News at 11.
Powerful. Responsive. Agile. Fast.
What?
We're just going to the market.
The 2001 Accord V6. Another special value now at your Honda dealer. For a limited time, get special APR financing as low as 3.9% for 36 months on new Accords.
The thing that's scaring me the most right now, and the thing that makes me panic in the middle of the night is when I think about getting a call for the next transplant. You know, I'm kind of afraid that when I wake the kids up and say goodbye, it might be the last time.
Congratulations to meteorologist Tony Petrarca, winner of the Associated Press Broadcasters Award for Best Weathercast.
Tonight, a warning about a disease that could become a global threat.
It's Toyota's big event, where you'll find incredible values on Toyota's largest inventory ever, with 16 different models to choose from. Lease a Toyota Camry for $209 a month for 48 months, with only $1984 due at signing. Or buy and save up to $1620. Or get special low financing on all Camrys, including Solara, and that could save you thousands. It's Toyota's big event at your New England Toyota dealer. Hurry, it ends April 2nd.
Staying connected has never been easier.
Give me one more clue.
Okay, 8 million people live here.
New York City.
Introducing single rate Northeast from Verizon Wireless. 11 states with no roaming charges, nationwide long distance, and our most included minutes. Call now and get 500 free weekend home airtime minutes every month.
So where are you now?
The star shortstop of the Wildcats lives here.
Hey!
New single rate Northeast from Verizon Wireless. Call now and stay connected.
Definitely. Let me go to the laboratory. I'll give this mope his effects. Okay. You got a gift. This guy's not gonna sue, boss. That's the only reason not to drop charges.
Michael, give the man his property, send him on his way. And you rip Stenzel a new ass.
Believe you me. Everything but the smack, which we established, was not yours.
And you don't look too beat up.
Well, they hit you where it doesn't show.
I don't know what to say.
Howard, be alert out there.
What do you mean?
What part of alert don't you understand? Be alert. And recognize it could come from any direction.
Danger.
You're a target. And I want you alive to reach out. And when you do, remember what happened in this room. What'd you do? You migrate from the coffee room. Oh, there were people in there. So I came in here. That's high-quality thinking, Ollie. That's how come you're in the position you're in. Klein's gone. What, did you get what you need? He's still, Ollie. Klein's gone. The paperwork's gone. The vein in Swenson's neck has stopped throbbing. Now, are you going to be man enough to get those narcotics back to whatever property room you got them from? Yeah, I got them in... Zip, zip, zip. No details. No explanations. Just answer yes or no. Do not include me in the process. Just a yes or no. Yes. Do I have to take it upon myself? Risk my good name, career, pension? No. Then you will. Yes. Then go do it. And this thing you did for me, which forever from this moment you didn't do, don't do it again. Okay, Mike. See, because sometimes when we think we're helping someone, all we're doing is hurting them. Hurting them because we're making wrong assumptions about what's in their best interest, being blind to their needs, selfishly doing things to make us feel good so we don't have to face any certain painful truths. Important lessons to learn in life, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much. Get out of here.
Hey, thanks, Mike. You know, I hope everything works out okay for you.
Yeah.
Hi. Finally, we meet. I'm Sandra Reynolds, administrative assistant to Jimmy Flynn. Sarah Day. Hi. Finally, we meet. Please wash. My aunt took ill with 2 useless, no-good sons. Anyway, I'm back now after 10 days. May I say you look great?
Thank you.
Something's different. You've changed your hair, if that's not too presumptuous.
Yeah, I changed it a little bit.
It's very cosmopolitan. Very New York.
Thanks. I guess I was just trying to fit in.
You? Trying? I mean, you're in.
I don't know. You ever have one of those lunches where you feel like the main course?
You mean instead of just dessert?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's New York or just that I'm doing a different job here.
I thought you were a tech specialist in Denver.
Yeah, I was.
Aren't you doing the same thing here?
Yeah, but here I'm also doing something else.
And that part's making you feel like the main course.
Exactly.
And I should get back.
Hey, if you feel like it, Sandra, maybe we could have lunch one day.
Seriously?
Yeah, we'll find a day.
Absolutely. We'll find one.
See ya. Bye. Anything behind your back besides your hands, Jimmy?
This is my inventory list. I want to say two things before I give it to you.
Give me the damn inventory.
Two things. First, I walked to the edge of the cliff ready to jump, and Preacher said he didn't need to see that happen.
The illegal cameras in the back of Terry Maddox.
You been reading my diaries?
I had a vision.
One in the front of Maddox is court-ordered, the one in the back of the kitchen isn't.
So that'd be a yes?
Yes. Camera in the back of Maddox's place is the jackpot. And the second thing I just need to say before you make your decision. Among who'll get screwed if you do send this to Washington is Teddy Olson.
My old teacher from Quantico?
'Cause even though he didn't know about it, this was done on his watch.
How about you get it out of there, Jimmy? Can we do it tonight?
I'm not having you go with me, Sarah. Put you in the middle of all this.
And no later than 10, or I'm liable to murder my dinner date.
What it's worth, Mike. Initials LS, like on the back of Klein's watch. 4 of the tenants who live in his building got those initials.
Any of them officers of the Paragon Corporation?
No.
Postponing the inevitable, Vincent. That's all I'm doing with this Ollie Stencil.
Ollie Stenzel's a kamikaze pilot.
Ollie Stencil is a kamikaze pilot saucehead on a mission to bomb his career in law enforcement.
Mike, none of these LSs is on the board of the Paragon Corporation. But look at the other boards Howard Klein's on. 2 of them he's on with an LS who does live in that building where the girl got killed.
Lawrence Stark. Your path ever crossed with Lawrence Starks, Will?
Enough to know who he is.
I like the guy.
Tough customer.
What's wrong with that?
Not one damn thing.
I like him because of the people who don't. He rolls his sleeves up. He doesn't apologize. He knows how to enjoy himself, and he does a lot of good.
Working up to proposing, Bob?
I'm a married man, Will.
Forgot your ring.
Well, sometimes when I travel, I keep it home. Hate to lose it.
All right, which one of you is Will Preacher?
Looks like your cover's been blown, Will.
Mr. Preacher, Joan Kellogg, your table mate.
Well, in that case, I'm delighted to be me.
See you inside.
See you inside.
Full occupancy in the breast housing department, Will. And speaking of table mates, I took the liberty of inviting your new supervisory special agent.
Sarah Day.
Not that you'll recognize her.
Gentlemen.
Glade Plug-ins Scented Oil.
It doesn't fade.
It doesn't fade away.
It doesn't fade.
Plug it in, plug it in. Scented oil makes this the best plug-ins ever. Plug it in, plug it in. Because oil freshens from the first drop to the last without quickly fading away.
Fresh in 60 days, freshens in a new way. Plug it in, plug it in.
Now available in 2 new fragrances, Floral Breeze and Refreshing Citrus.
Plug it in.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
I've always been a fighter, and I don't like to lose. So when I found out I could lose up to 25% of my bone due to menopause, you bet I was gonna fight back. I had a strong ally who prescribed Actonel, our weapon.
Actonel is a non-hormonal prescription medicine for postmenopausal women at risk for osteoporosis. Actonel can reverse bone loss and helps your bones become more fracture resistant. Only Actonel is proven to reduce spinal fractures in the very first year. You should not take Actonel if you have low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or cannot sit or stand for 30 minutes. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Actonel and tell your doctor if you experience difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive time-tested problems. Find out if you're at risk for osteoporosis. Then ask your doctor if Actonel is right for you.
By this time next year, you can have more fracture-resistant bones. Act now with Actonel.
It's color and texture that create an overall design scheme. I've always believed that form should follow function. EA Kids, yours today with the Simple Finance Plan. The comforter really ties the whole room together.
Got it. Hydraulics? Got it. Flight controls? Got it. Peanut reason? Ain't got that.
How could he? Peanut Reason are new. Really peanutty and lots of milk chocolate. Peanut Reason, you gotta try them.
Got it.
When I was in grade school, I went to a parochial school, and we had to wear uniforms. They didn't have uniforms large enough for me, so my mom had to make my uniform. I knew I was going to be heavy the rest of my life, and so I just said, this is it, and I might as well just get used to it. My whole life used to be eating, but now I live to do things.
Metabolife 356 is #1 for a reason. With moderate exercise and a sensible diet, Metabolife can help you meet your weight management goals.
I've lost 107 pounds.
Metabolife, America's choice for weight loss.
It's party time. The slamming, the jamming, the biggest bash in college basketball. The best teams in the country are rocking on the road to the Final Four and driving toward the national championship. The mania, the mascots, the maximum mayhem. March Madness begins Thursday on CBS.
They say the powerful can get away with murder. This case may prove them wrong.
Mr. Capanos, the brilliant manipulator.
You've been there for me.
Who's gonna blame you for the murder?
Based on the true story.
Blood.
Mark Harmon, Rachel Ward.
I'm getting closer, Capano.
Doesn't prove anything. And Never Let Her Go. CBS Sunday, April 1st.
Drive the car back to the bar. What? Drive the car back to the bar, okay?
I got her this blender. It's got this high-speed liquefy. I'm concerned she's not getting the use. Howard, Mike Mooney here, calling to say if you're out getting a massage, I hope it's in another parlor. Seriously, Howard, I just called it. We need your John Hancock over here on a property voucher, so give me a call back, all right? And Howard, listen, I'm glad enough good things turned out today, all right?
It's worth the conversation, right?
Check him out with that Lawrence Stark. Vincent, I'll leave it to you, huh?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike.
Maybe stop by, say hello. Get her on the right wavelength.
See you tomorrow.
Cannot fool with nutrition.
Lawrence Stark.
Maybe it's because of the curveball that life has thrown him, but Will has a tendency to personalize things, to find amongst varied events some dark connection where none exists.
It's uncharacteristic for someone with such a distinguished career.
And distinguished is exactly where we want to keep it. And that's why it would be so good for Will, me, Bureau. Good for you, Sarah. If you were to just keep a professional ear to the ground, keep me apprised of any developments in the Vicky Tompkins thing. Sort of help me to help Will. And when I say that it would be good for you, Agent Day, I mean in every way that you would want it to be good.
What kind of curveball? You said life threw him one.
Yeah. Personal tragedy.
Can't believe it's 10 o'clock already.
Is it just my paranoid imagination, or did that sound like some kind of prelude to departure?
Mr. Stark?
How are you?
Will Preacher.
Sure. Good to see you again. You were across from me at a deposition a while back.
Yes, I was.
I know you won't mind my not shaking hands just now.
We need to talk to you about the murder in your building.
You still with the FBI?
Yes, criminal division.
It doesn't strike me immediately why the Bureau would be involved.
Well, we're helping the NYPD investigate.
Good for you.
Will you find it convenient the next few days to talk to some detectives about your comings and goings that night?
These detectives dispatch you to the men's urinal to ask me that?
Your building's surveillance cameras were disabled. We have to canvass all the residents.
If I get a request through the appropriate channels, you'll find me happy to cooperate.
I've always taken you more for wanting to get your message out than going through the proper channels.
Have you given me all that much thought, Mr. Preacher?
Off and on.
I must have impressed you giving my deposition.
And subsequently.
Journeyman Bank, wasn't it?
Money laundering, that's right.
Yeah. What became of that? Any indictments?
None.
I'm embarrassed to have to ask, but I'm on so many boards.
14.
Every January, I make a resolution to cut back.
It will be a Detective Mooney who will be contacting you.
Will he waylay me in the hall, or can I go and get my award?
Go ahead. Everything you've done should be recognized. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Teddy and I were just talking, and I was just letting him know how relieved I was to find safe harbor tonight. I ordinarily have my girlfriend Kate for company, but she had to sit at the director's table. Her fiancé is the guest of honor.
Your friend's engaged to Lawrence Stark?
You know Larry?
I just had a moment with him in the bathroom.
Well, I guess that's a good thing.
I hope I'm not being too forward if I mention that your heart is askew.
Can you fix it without breaking it?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the man of the hour at this, our 5th annual Heart to Heart Ball for the Children's Heart Research Institute. A man who has given up his heart, and more importantly, his considerable wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Stark.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to bother you or alarm you, but do I look pale to you?
Yeah. You do look kind of pale. That's a fact.
I've been under a lot of stress, and it sounds silly, but I think I'm having a heart attack. Angina runs in my family.
Yeah, maybe you are. I'll get you a cab. I'll take you to the doctor.
You would do that? You'd leave here now and not get your train and go and
Good.
take
You
me?
don't want to fool around with stuff like this. You know, you don't look good.
You know what? I'm all right. I think I'm gonna be fine. It's just palpitation, nerves.
You know what? 10 seconds ago, you were checking your pulse.
I wasn't checking my pulse 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
Are you the one?
Am I the one what?
Are you the one?
Let go of my arm. Go on my arm.
You're the one.
Listen, you skeezing old man.
You're the one.
Fall down on the ground and die. Right on the floor. Get up. Have your heart attack.
You're the one he warned me about. I need a ticket to Greenwich. Here.
There you go, sir.
This, Chief? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, my part's done.
You were familiar with the territory.
You know something, Sarah?
What?
Sometimes I feel like I understand less what I see once places are up. Well, that's when the bugs are legal.
Oh, give me a break.
I don't think Terry's gonna get suspicious just because a fuse is blown. He starts searching all the fixtures.
You got any fuses on you, Jimmy?
It's another reason not to waste time.
Done.
Did you leave any screwdriver marks?
I don't know.
Well, it's dark. Can't tell. I feel very relieved.
You should.
And really grateful.
I feel nervous.
I feel nervous, and yet I find myself feeling relieved.
Relieved, nervous, grateful. I got it.
Ordinarily, Sarah, this would be the time where I'd try and make a pass at you.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
But in a life filled with mistakes, this is one that I'm gonna try to avoid making.
Let's get out of here, Jimmy.
He's still walking around. Yeah. That's what I said. I walked away from that twitch. Hey, no, listen to me. I'm Terry Maddock. I don't do street work anymore. Do you understand me? If he wants this guy so bad, he ought to come down out of that penthouse and clip the guy himself.
He told me earthy stories about animals and birds. He was the kind of writer who emerges from nature like an uncut stone, with the freshness of the forest and an irresistible vitality. He would tell me how exciting it was to put your ear against the belly of the...
Excuse me.
Hi. Hi, Detective Rooney.
Go home.
Who you got with you tonight? That Tracy?
Tracy's late and Rosemary has to go home.
No problem. I'll stay till Tracy gets here.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Sleep tight. I'll see you in the morning.
See you tomorrow.
Night. Night, Detective.
Good night. She's a very nice girl.
She's wonderful.
Glad you've changed teaching. That's what I hope you appreciate. All these girls coming back here to help you. Hey, did you get any use out of that blender today, sis? I see the blender's been put away. Huh? Did you use it at all?
It's hours feeding me, Michael.
That's not your concern.
I'm the one trying to eat.
You want a feeding tube put in your stomach, sis?
No.
Because that's going to be the alternative. These girls like being here.
I know you give them money, too.
Believe me, they volunteered on their own. And that's not something you shouldn't be worried about.
Comes a time I'm not gonna want to struggle to eat.
Well, that's the equivalent of saying you want a feeding tube stuck in you, sis. Unpleasant as that is, that's the reality of what you're saying, because that's the only other alternative. Because people can't live without nutrition. If you don't eat, then you gotta have a feeding tube. Or else you can't stay alive.
Comes a time.
Anyways, how about I play something for you?
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
This is good.
No, this is really good.
This is like private island good.
No, this is like long massage good.
This is first kiss good.
Shoe shopping good.
I'd like to thank the Academy good.
Oh, this is so good, I'm actually in pain.
Rich, creamy Yoplait yogurt. It is so good.
Oh, this is bad.
Right now at Blockbuster, get a DirecTV system for only $49.99. And at Blockbuster, you'll get free professional installation on your DirecTV system. Not only that, Blockbuster will give you an entire year of free movies, games, and DVDs. Plus, we'll also throw in a free 2-year extended service plan. It's a DirecTV system for only $49.99. It's free professional installation. It's free rentals for a year. It's a free 2-year extended service plan. It's the deal you don't want to miss. Only at Blockbuster.
On the next Big Apple.
It's an OR release.
I'm gonna leave you stinking like a rat. Those 2 guys in jail, they can make trouble.
As far as the Italian goes, you want him out of the picture. I don't have an opinion.
They sent him in wired to talk to the strip club owner that we haven't got to talk to ourselves.
This one is ours to take care of.
God knows what's happening to Muttface in there.
Music on's a bad sign, I'll tell you that right now.